Welcome to NIBM Global webinar on the topic Cloud ERP, the concept of Cloud ERP. Most of us have heard about the term ERP. The expansion of ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. So before going to the concept of Cloud ERP, let me just give an introduction about ERP. ERP is nothing but, it is a tool actually. It cannot be said as a software or a hardware. It is a combination of software and hardware. So it can be classified as a tool. It is actually a digital tool in order to integrate all the activities which is being involved in an organization. All the activities means business processes. When I am talking about business processes, I mean all the activities in my marketing department, all the activities in my production department, all the activities in my HR department, all the activities in my finance department, research and development wing, sales and distribution wing, customer relationship management wing, etc. All the business all the activities in all the departments comprises of the business processes, and for integrating all these business activities, I need a tool that is ERP. In yesteryears or traditionally in conventional method, all those business processes were done decentralized manner. Decentralized manner means all the departments were having separate heads, separate methodologies, separate working patterns, and after having separate kind of working environment, it was taken from one department to another department, the activities, and the result of one activity will be it is not integrated, it is decentralized, and it will be carried on to the second department, third department, and accordingly periodical accounting or periodical survey will be conducted, or periodical monitoring will be having, say, after 1 month or maybe bi-weekly or weekly analysis will be done after decentralized studying, and after that only a company's goals or vision is being integrated. But using ERP, the concept of these activities entirely changed, or concept of business processes inside a company entirely changed. How it changed? How it changed means the information from the marketing department is shared with the information in the finance department. The finance department, the status of the finance department is shared with R&D department. It is being shared with production department, and in turn the production department is shared with marketing with say finance. All these are integrated, and all the information in the particular department, individual department, are shared with other departments also. So when we are talking about an organization point of view, the only one kind of information is flowing through it, that is shared kind of information. The shared information is being it is being flowed in all directions of an organization. This is the concept why the concept of ERP is implemented in any kind of organization. Now there is a one step ahead of ERP, that is called as Cloud ERP or cloud computing. We call it as cloud computing is the concept, and Cloud ERP is the new tool which is currently being implemented. So what is Cloud ERP? Rather than or unlike ERP, which is being implemented in the different organizations, it is being maintained differently in different organizations. A huge infrastructure is actually needed. Okay, for ERP, a huge infrastructure is needed. Say, a lot of investment is also needed. If I am going to implement ERP in my company, which is having a turnover of say 20 crores or 200 crores, for example, what I have to do is I have to invest that much amount of investment for having ERP in all the departments. Conventional ERP I am talking about. So conventional ERP, all the departments should be integrated by implementing individually the modules in separate departments, and the maintenance, there will be a maintenance charge for it, and there will be a rental part. There is an infrastructure also associated, and there is a lot of hidden cost also associated with this ERP implementation. Now, what is the concept of Cloud ERP? Cloud ERP means there is no burden of hidden cost. First of all, there is no burden of hidden cost. And second main advantage is there is no need for high investment in Cloud ERP. In Cloud ERP, say only a few thousands, even few lakhs or few thousands can be invested for having cloud ERP in my company. Why this much less amount is involved is that there is no need for such a big infrastructure for implementing cloud ERP in any organization. I don't have to invest that much amount of money. There is no need for me to have that much infrastructure in my organizations for implementing cloud ERP in my company. The only necessary is that I should have a good network in my company, or I should build a decent network. Network in the sense, the data should be shared and everything should be integrated. So there is a need for network. And how the concept of cloud ERP works. Cloud ERP means there is no need for the company to have a separate kind of backup in my company for maintaining this much amount of data. There is a provider who gives cloud ERP for my organization. The maintenance will be done by the company, the provider itself. The storage will be handled by the provider itself. So how the storage is handled by the provider? The provider is giving me a digital space. The provider is giving me a digital space in which the entire data regarding the company, all the transaction part, the entire transaction, e-business documents, etc. are being stored in a particular bandwidth or in a particular location, which is being provided by the service provider or provided by the vendor to me. And that particular space is accessed by the particular company itself and or the employees who is authorized to access those data. For example, in my company, all the employees I may be having 3,000 employees. All those employees won't be having access to the company data. Only a few key positions or key persons will be having access to the data. And the access is also shared with certain devices, like even mobile phone can be connected to the cloud computing. Even SAP, for example, SAP is a provider of ERP, and now they have gone to cloud computing, and they are providing SAP HANA in, say, a mobile platform. In mobile platform, just imagine, in a mobile platform, the entire organization business processes can be accessed. So mobile accessibility or mobile access or a device, small device access is a plus point or advantage of cloud computing. Then another advantage of cloud computing is that there is no need for high maintenance cost, because the vendor is providing the modules through a digital space, and we are storing the entire data, and the entire maintenance will be done by the vendor itself. So what is my advantage as an organization is that there is no need for maintenance cost, and I need to give some certain amount of rent as a maintenance, etc. There is no burden for me. There is no need for me to take care of the entire data, the security part, etc. I don't have to take the headache. I just have to concentrate or focus on my production itself. There is no need for concentrating or how to keep the entire data, how to analyze the data, and all. Analyzing the data is the another major part of it, because the predictive analysis part, business analytics part, etc. are done by the provider itself. There is no need for me as a company to have headache on that. Everything will be taken care of that particular organization. A particular vendor. So what is the main advantage what is the main platform in which they are providing is providing the cloud computing or cloud ERP is infrastructure or cloud infrastructure they are providing, and software as a service they are providing, or as a both the methods are being involved. That is, either they are providing the entire infrastructure in which the entire network is being included from the vendor to incorporate these cloud computing activities, or they are just providing a software as a platform, SaaS, software as a platform, in order to maintain my data alone. The network is being provided or being done by the company itself, and the vendors are just providing the software as a platform. Either I can get the entire platform, or I can get only the software as a platform. Entire infrastructure I am talking about, entire network plus software, etc. I can get, or just a software alone I can get from the vendors. So SAP, Microsoft, Ramco Systems, even Ramco Systems is a pioneer who developed the concept of cloud ERP. So accordingly, many companies, many big shots, many multinational companies are in the stage of converting their conventional ERP into cloud ERP, so that the burden of maintenance, entire maintenance cost or retrieving the data cost, analytics cost is being reduced. So cloud, this is all about cloud ERP when compared to that of the rather conventional ERP, how it is better and how it is being the future of ERP platform. Thank you.